Microphone? There we go. What's up, everyone? This is Kyle, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Last time we left off, we found Minfilia's mom, who apparently was not dead. And now we're going to start moving to the Rising Stone, which is in Mordona. Yeah, and once we're done with that, then I'm going to jump into the Alliance raid. Because I feel like that would be a good time to do it. I kept Googling the question, like, when is a good time to start the raid? And eventually I found the answer. It's like, do it here, because the main story ramps up, and if you do it at any point after that, it kind of just interrupts the ramp up. It's like, okay. Alright, we need to head over to wherever this quest is. Possibly a Primal. I don't think we've moved here yet. No, I'm pretty sure it's just talking to, yeah, him. To Slaftborn. Buffalo calf. Ooh, we get a minion. Cool. And possibly a new bracelet to put on. And of course, weapon thing. Oh, that reminds me. What's my currency? 700. It is level 50, but let's see if I can get something better. I can. Alright, the Marauders one. So that way it goes with my, my other armors. All the augmented ones. Oh, that was cool. Whoa, what was that? Freaking tear in reality. Back to do the work of the dozen men, I see. Ha, but I jest. Even I can appreciate that an imported woman such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. But since you're here, mayhap you've been keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the place. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortunes to be had about the realm. It may get a bit, what word is that? Raucous? It's not ruckus, right?
Raucous.
Raucous? Is it like a different version of saying ruckus? Is it the correct way of saying ruckus? It may get a bit raucous. It may get a bit raucous at times. But I imagine it'll be as good a place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me. I'll show you around. Hold up. Totteru, alright.
Is that you, Velka? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have most urgent news. We've received grim tidings from Gridania, and it would appear our aid is required once more. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with all due haste.
Alright. Is everything quite alright, friend? No, I gotta go do stuff. Give me the tour later. I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear this is no time for a leisurely tour. But no worries. You can rest assured that I'll see to all necessary arrangements. Pray return any time after you've seen to your more pressing matters. Alright. I will do just that. Alright, back to the Waking Sands. So yeah, once I actually, we move into the Rising Stone, that's when I'll start the Alliance Raid quest. Your name Kai Lois? Oh, what's up, Totteru?
A messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were in Mordona. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the antecedent, but I did see the look on her face after he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Could it be that the Ixal have summoned Garuda again? Or mayhap Imperial forces have been sighted within the Shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain it's nothing you can't handle. Now go and ask the antecedent if there's anything you can do.
Hey, Menphilia. What needs be done, girl? What adventures shall I be sent upon? What's up, Flamin? Flamin? Voice acting, please. Damn.
I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another Primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania.
Hey, what's up, Blitzo? Thine arrival is customarily timely, Velka. The etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex.
We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Urianger says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago. Though I had hoped the Moggles guard beyond such follies.
Moggle?
Suffice it to say, this disturbance warrants a full investigation.
Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Hulu. He awaiteth thee at the Adder's Nest.
Pray hasten to Gridania, Velka. Yida and Papalimo will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Don't worry, I got good armor going. Finally got started at Grand Blue Fantasy. Need to get used to the controls, not very ergonomic. What, are they a little archaic or are they a little unconventional? I guess those two things can kind of be the same thing at this point now. Teleport to Gridania. This way. I'm gonna have to do that on this character. I figured out what macros are. I gotta put some on my character. A pleasure to see you as always, Velka. Thank you for answering my summons. Quite frankly, I could think of no one more qualified to, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain. Alright, and allow me to collect things. Give me the fending one. Nice. I feel like the portrait's a little close. There we go, perfect. Alright, let me check that inventory item. Right, I forgot we got the gentleman. Also the buffalo calf. Oh, it's not better than what I have. Oh well. Or wait, did it go in here? No, I don't see it in here. Yeah, because I cleared things out. I gotta clear the others out when I get a chance. You just need to have your fingers in weird places on the controller. Hard to dodge or guard, especially when you need to get back to attacking right after. Huh. Alright. Not long ago, the Moogle Kuplo Koop visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seedseer. Hey, what's up, Crow? I don't think you're going to get anything better than the tome gear until Heaven's Sword. Alright. And by tome gear, like the, right now I have the Ironworks one. Is there better ones than that? Or is Ironworks equivalent to all the others? He spoke of an imminent threat to all Moogle kind. One which would imperil the entire Twelveswood if left unchecked. You proved an able ambassador to the Sylphs. We would have you reprise the role in our dealings with the Moogles. The rest you should hear from Kuplo Koop himself. He awaits you with the Elder Seedseer at the Lotus Stand. Tell you honestly, at first when they told me we're heading back to Gridania, I thought we were gonna have to do something with the Sylphs. Is there a teleport crystal near this, or no? You gotta walk for this one. Each expansion has their own tome gear that goes by a different name, but Ironworks and ARR's best gear from what I remember. Okay. Good to know I got the best shit going. Yeah, over here, Conjurer's Guild. The game is pretty cool, though. I wish someone had a spear, but at least I have someone with a fuck-off rifle. I mean, I do have a spear. Technically, is this not a spear? I mean, it has 3 points, but I can get ones that have 1. Let me update some shit real quick. Oh my. I'll go take care of that later. I'm gonna have to go make a whatchamacallit. You are a woman.
The other scions have already arrived, madam. May I show you in?
Yes, please. I like my new weapon. Look what it does when I pull it out. It like spins and then brings out the weapon. It's a tri-spear. Beautiful, really. Wouldn't that just be a trident? I know what I said. You know what? Fair enough. Whoa.
Please, you have to stop them. But you mustn't kill them. They're not bad Moogles, Koopo. They're just misguided. A gentle, no, firm thrashing is in order. Yes, but no. Calm yourself, Koopo Koop. Can you not see that she hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray forgive his witless outburst, sister. Most grateful I am that you have come, Velka, and upon such short notice.
What up?
Truly, Gridania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. But you are doubtless eager to know the whereabouts, wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kooplo Koop has brought us news of a most unsettling development. It would seem that good King Moogle the 12th has returned to Eorzea. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history, or some manifestation of Moogle mythology. Kooplo here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time, we Moogles served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there, unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and with a literally endless supply of wine, Koopo. In spite of this, possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became disconnected and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. So, good King Mooglemaag the 12th, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave Koopo. The realm of man would suffice, he said, so all the Moogles shall live here instead. Unfortunately,
Fucking dogs.
Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down. So good King Mooglemaag the 12th, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Koopo. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. This he nobly held whilst his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. And that is how we Moogles came to this land, Koopo. All of us except good King Mooglemaag the 12th, may his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens so that Mooglekind may at last know peace. Except that he has not remained in the heavens from what I understand. That being your reason for contacting us, yes? I'll bet he tried the rope to tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Eorzea. The problem, Yida, lies in the fact that he was summoned.
Which means he's a primal.
It is our belief that good King Mugglemog XII is a myth made manifest in via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in the summoning of their gods. Wait, you're saying a handful of Muggles with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard, and he just sort of appeared? Would that even work? What I can't fathom is why they would even try. With Garuda humbled and the Ultima weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to take so drastic a measure? Might that not itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought onto the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by the heroics of a chosen few. To you who braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will doubtless seem a welcome respite. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think the Muggles are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not end so well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a great power. Only they, one, god damn it, hold up. One they believe can be good lord. One they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes come what may. I assure you, the Muggles only want to protect the forest from outsiders. But ever since the return of good King Mugglemog XII made his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they've started to get a little carried away, Kupo. Verging on a lot, in fact. Like the sylphs who summoned Ramu, you mean? We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Muggles in a manner similar to that of a Primal. We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, it is our belief that he poses a threat not only to Mugglekind, but to Gridania as a whole. Thus do we beseech you, Velka. Confront good King Mugglemog XII and drive him from our midst.
Will do.
Humbly do I thank you. The sanctuary of the Muggles and their liege lord is concealed by magical wards. Brother E. Sumiyan of the Conjurers Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel ere you proceed any further.
Alright, will do. So Conjurers Guild, you say? That's outside of this area, I believe. And down here, this is Conjurers, yep. I wonder how long they've been sitting there AFK. I feel like I've seen you before. What do you have? Nothing. Could have sworn I saw like a video or something about how to get minions. And one of them was like a character like that gives you a minion. Or maybe it leads into one that does.
Welcome, Velka. Welcome. Welcome, Velka. Welcome. That you should be the one to face good King Mughal the 12th is of great comfort. To me and to the elementals both. As I am sure you know, the Mughals are not by their nature a warlike race. Yet should the king be suffered to remain, it is like that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus does it behoove us to defeat him quickly, before any lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparations you deem necessary and inform me when you are ready to seek the king.
Alright, aiming... I don't need any of you, so I'll take this. You have selected Regicide. Alright.
The wards barring access to the king's sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones. The self-same method employed 5 years ago when first the king was summoned to Eorzea. It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the guardians
I'll read chat instead. There's a guy who gives you tokens to buy stuff. You just talk to him and he gives you token depending on how many achievements. Oh, alright. Okay.
Shit.
Hold up, I'll be right back. I forgot my water in the kitchen when I was cooking. I need our water. Hold up. I'm almost ready. Oh. There we go.
It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in our possession at the time. By the grace of the elementals, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion. Kuplo Koop confided in me that he had been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Mughals guard themselves. Yet wishing not to betray his confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry to the king's sanctum. Alas, I have been unable to do so, and dared not labor any longer, for fear that the Mughals might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. We must needs have Kuplo Koop's keystones, Velka. Pray go to him and beg his assistance. He awaits you at West Shore Pier. Impress upon him our great need, and I am certain he will yield. He will wield.
All right, I shall go over yonder then. All right, all right, it's near Lancer's Guild. Do you consider a lance a spear, Blitzo, or is it something different?
So, how will you do it, Kuplo? Oh, he told you about that. Well, if there truly is no other way, I'll do it, Kupo. Take the ferry to the Sweet Bloom Pier. I'll go on ahead.
Yeah, I think you can just fly across the water, lucky bastard. Yes, I'm heading across. Thank you very much, Pierman. Ferryman. Jesus, spooked the shit out of me. Gentlewoman. We are now... Wait. There we go. We are Gentlewoman Velka Elima. There we go. Nice. Alright. What, right here? Some big moogles.
Don't you dare lie to me, Koopo. I know what you're planning, and I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Koopo. The king will never be satisfied, no matter how many crystals you bring him.
Yeah, stay away. That was cool looking.
We offered you a choice, and this is how you repay us? By consorting with this Vieira? Imperials, Gridonians, my screen went black. What the fuck? Gridonian sylphs, you're no different from the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Koopo. Traitors to his king's Moogles. He plots treasons against the crown.
Enough.
Enough! Kooplo Koop will answer for his crimes soon enough, as will all who defy the will of the good King Mooglemog the 12th. May he reign forever more, Koopo.
Yeah, you're a little one. Why are they so big?
The king is planning to purge the 12's wood of his enemies, Koopo. We've got to stop him before it's too late.
Is it because of the Primal that they're big like that?
The entrance to Thornmarch is deep within the Bramble Patch, Koopo. If you take me there, I can nullify the ward, but be warned. The Moogle's Guard has set traps to lure enchanted beasts. I can hide from them, so you'll need to protect me, Koopo.
What guarding entails? Certain duties require you to escort an NPC to a designated location while guarding them from enemy attacks. Should you stray too far from the NPC, or they are attacked, they will stop moving. Failing to guard the NPC, the escort attempt will fail if the NPC is incapacitated, you stray too far from them, or you change areas. In the event of failure, you may return to the starting point and try again. Okay, sorry, I was looking at something. What? I think the Odin Fate is up on your server. Where's that at? Isn't that over here? Or is that somewhere else? Is that North Shroud? Yeah, isn't that up here? Would that be this one, the almost level 50? He can spawn anywhere in the shroud. Maybe I could find him. Ooh. I can always come back to this later. Wait, is it anywhere in the shroud, or is it in this specific area of the shroud? We go this way, right? No malevolent fungus. Anywhere, okay. Good to know. Alright, so yeah, anywhere in the shroud. Oh, where's the enemy? There they are. I keep forgetting I have that second part of the AoE. Ooh, the second part gives me the buff. Nice. Damn, you're kind of weak. Or I'm just really strong. Alright, you keep up pretty good with me. About the same speed as Boko. Oh. Come here, seedling. No real point in using my other thing. Whoa, there's people over here for some reason. Quite a few people. Uh-oh, where's Kuplo? There he is. I think he has whatchamacallit on him, so he's getting stunned.
We're here, Koopa. I don't see any more beasts, do you?
No, I don't. I think we're good.
Are you ready to face the king, Koopa? Then step closer to the ward. Raise your hand and focus, like when you attune to an aetheryte, Koopa. I'll open the way for you.
Alright, barrier threshold. Oh, cutscene?
The rest is up to you, Koopa. Now go and teach those foolish Moogles a lesson and send the king back to whence he came.
Hey, you want to join me for I think that said Thorn March. Yeah, you want to join me for Thorn March, or are you good? I'll wait a second while to give you a chance to answer. Hey, what's up, Angry? All right, let's see. Macros. I guess we can stick with that for now. Ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-doo-doo-doo-ba-doo-doo. You are online, right? You said you were looking for something. Oh, you're in the South Shroud. Nice. Alright, that should work. Alright, time for an 8-man. A lot of DPS. Is there anything that I need to know about fighting this one, or will I figure it out? Oh, I see you. See you on the map flying towards me. Fucking moving. Brow. Damn, you didn't make it in time. Thought you would make it here before the everyone popped. I'll just type hello for now. Hello! Fucking Moogles everywhere.
Kupo, who in the seven hells is this? Meddling adventurers, I'd wager.
Someone's doing the Moogle dance. You're doing the Moogle dance.
Moogle guards to arms! Defend the king, Kupo!
Someone has pizza. Come here. Ah. Watch out, people. Looks like it's gonna hurt that way. Come here. Where are you going? Nice. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, they got back up. Oh my goodness. What is this fucking Nightmare Before Christmas sounding song? There we go. I know what to do on that. I've seen that before. Ow. Please stop. Oh, he summoned Moogles back there, alright. Whoa. Damn, I got hit by that one. I think we don't share that one, do we? I forget. Do we share the red arrows or do we avoid that one? Yeah, hit him. GG. Yeah, we killed the Moogle. Take that, Final Fantasy VI reference. Right, that's when Moogles first showed up, was Final Fantasy VI. Alright, and they all left. Give Black Mage that. Okay. Alright, good thing I stood there. Oh, wait, you left. That's weird. But you are in my party.
You did it, Kupo. You did it. Good King Mooglemog the 12th, may his mighty soul rest in peace, is no more. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Moogle's guards when you did. Thank you, Velka.
I don't know who you are, Nessie Mia.
Perhaps now they'll come to their senses and stop playing at fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain will have choice words for them too. You should go and tell Pukni Pak that the king is no more, Kupo. She's with Raya O at Camp Tranquil and can relay the news to the chieftain.
Alright, will do. We have killed the King Moogle. Nice. Alright, time to go report. I can just click that one. But yeah, good thing that I stood in that red stuff. I was like, I know yellow you're supposed to, maybe red? Now I know tanks need to stand in the red. Ah, that's who I thought I was talking to. The person the white mage comes and talks to. Or, well, the Moogle next to it.
Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Mooglemog the 12th, may his magnificent virtues serve as an example to us all, has fallen.
Okay, if it's red, it's tanking. Good to know.
All Moogle kind owes you a debt, Kupo. And I sense Raya O wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption.
Oh, thank God. I don't have to do their voice anymore. On the properties of Primals. Alright.
Your bravery is in service to the Twelves Wood, and her Moogle shall not be forgotten, Velka. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of this great victory from the mouth of the woman responsible. Pray return to the Lotus Stand and treat her to the full account of the day's events. while the details are yet fresh in your mind.
You petted my minion. Hold up. Let me get you back. That one. Good Morkov. And the Micro Crow. Possibly a Primal. Is it Optimus Primal? No, unfortunately it wasn't. It was a king though. How you doing, random? Sorry, my brain's a little fogged up today. I think someone gave me a concussion with that air horn. Obligatory pats. Yes, obligatory pats indeed. White, Conjurer. I wanted to say White Mage, but no, this is where White Mage starts from.
The Elder Seatseer is expecting you, madam. May I show you in?
Yes, please. Sorry. Ugh. I made chili, man, and I ate that. It's giving me the burps a little bit. Tired, cranky, and wet. Oh. That doesn't sound fun at all. I hope you're better, man.
Velka, you are returning to us unharmed and victorious. Thus have I 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thorn's March. Then, it is as we feared.
The king really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Mughals don't worship him, for one thing. He's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of.
Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of power contained in crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Mughals called forth a being that by rights should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse. The aether which comprised him instead being scattered to the 4 winds. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same.
I think we need to review the definition then.
Which means... Asians. This whole business reeks of their handiwork.
Chupopo? They said it was the masked man who had taught them how years ago. But Gridania has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question.
Confound it all! How many more will they ensnare? How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear. So long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. A somber thought, but a solitary one. My heartfelt thanks, Felka. Already the information you have provided us has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss.
Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter.
The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Toll.
What's up? I have another invitation. I am good.
We knew we could count on you, We knew we could count on you, my lady. While Yida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our agreements with the Elder Seedseer, mayhap you should return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedent with all that has transpired.
People really want you to join their FC. I know, right? That is 2 in, like, 1 stream. Who are you people? They want the clout from my whole 3 viewers. Alright, to the Waking Sands. Sorry, I was looking at something. Cross Strider. Right up there with Trapper Wool. I mean, everyone guessed their name. I've named myself Velka. That's a Dark Souls character that I got the idea from. And then I googled, what does Velka mean? I was like, ooh, I like that. It means debt. Like D-E-B-T. And Elema means life. So reading her name backwards like you would in Japanese, since this is a Japanese game, the name is Life Debt. Because the lore that I made for the character, she owes a life debt to an adventurer that saved her life as she was leaving, because from what I understand, the bunnies come from over here. So as she was leaving this country, an adventurer saved her life but died in the process of doing so. So my character adopted that adventurer's name, and that name was Velka Elema. Life debt. Thank you. I was sitting there like, I wonder if I can come up with some lore real quick. As I was on the shitter. I mean, as I was sitting here, you know, doing business stuff.
It is good to see you hale and healthy, Velka.
My first WoW tomb was a paladin dwarf named Doran in Dwarvish. It means holy warrior. Oh, that's nice. Was there anything else to it, or was it just he was the holy warrior of the dwarves? I'm assuming you were on the Alliance side, right? Dwarves are on the Alliance, not Horde.
I received word from Yida and Papalimo that you had felled good King Mughulmog the 12th, but I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So, it was as they said, summoned with the same methods used by the beast tribes and taught by the Ascians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seedseer of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Velka.
My poor guy is just from a long line of experiments to see what happened if you mix humans and dragons. Wait, aren't you a cat? Or are you an Al Ra? I thought you were a, part of the cat race. Sorry, I wasn't sure if I finished that, chat yet. Well, that dialogue. Alright, it is time to move from Vesper Bay.
Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are, at long last, ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay.
He's a cat, but he's got some dragon blood in him too, since they kind of took anyone. Okay, I gotcha. So not from outward appearance, but inside. So your character can do a Dovahkiin? You know, yell fire in someone's direction and breathes fire at them. Fire!
So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct further operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all other concerns.
Unfortunately, he got the squeaks.
To move north as one ponderer's... To move forth as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. To If. It seemed only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end, Velka. Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Urianger. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our Order's history. Mayhap it is best that we do not forsake them entirely.
Yep, remember where you came from. Humble beginnings, more or less. Yes, but only because Paladins were Alliance, only when it first came out. Okay. I'm guessing they made, like, Dark Paladins for the Horde, then?
Urianger shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone.
Alize?
Alize shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require our assistance, I have their assurances they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Urianger, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something. Something important.
Alright, we shall speak with Urianger. Isn't Alize, isn't that what's his name's sister, or am I confusing that with someone else? Could have sworn I've seen the name before. Thou art even welcome, Thou art ever welcome, Velka, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave unburdened by the concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should rightly be consigned to the annals of history. Alize's Alphinote's sister, yeah. Okay, yeah. I thought I remembered that name. She was the one that left real early in the game after the speeches. Blood Elves for the Horde, and they were Blood Paladins. In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestor, faded by the eons, and still man Glorieth?
Glorieth.
Glorieth. Glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost to no sooner than they are found. Alright, Urianger. But be not offended, Velka. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength, all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thy own greatness as to imagine thyself above the fallings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the echo with which hath opened thy eyes, mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lessons of history. Would that the same could be said of who? Hey, what's up, Wade? I do have MK11. You mean Mortal Kombat 11, right? Ah! Whence came that cry? The Solar. 12 for Finn, the antecedent. You mean Minfilia? Can't we just call her that rather than the antecedent? What happened? You good?
Velka, you must.
I believe I also have Halo, I'm not sure. I might have uninstalled it at some point.
Tell me, Louis, would you have done the same?
Who is this? I assume it's an Ascian. It's probably a guy. Louis Levier was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. It is an Ascian. Are you La Habrea, or did we kill La Habrea? I don't think we did.
An Ascian? Here? How?
I'm pretty sure they can teleport.
How readily you see. You are indeed gifted, antecedent.
But you are not like the others. Your robes.
They are different.
Gifted, but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge but I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you.
He who? You speak of La Habrea?
La Habrea is a warrior. He fought, he fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes.
Which means La Habrea is alive.
Then he is still...
Come, I only confirm that which you already knew. There is no cessation.
Cessation?
Cessation.
Yeah.
There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion.
Who? What are... We're ready when you are, milady. If there's nothing else... Is something the matter?
Oh, she can't see. We can see it because of the echo.
Ah, I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave, but I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready.
Oh my god, they can't see the Ashians.
It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct.
I do not understand.
Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive not. So it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded.
You know nothing about me. Nothing.
The gift grants you clarity. It grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation.
La Habrea did not think so highly of the Echo.
La Habrea is wrong about a great many things. The Echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master.
And if we did?
There would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be one of mind. I leave as I came, in peace antecedent. May we meet again as friends.
Yes, on PC. Yes, I do have MK11 on PC. I'm trying to remember which one is that. Is that the one with Spawn?
Wait, stay where you are.
Oh my god, Minfilia, no! Did she die?
Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve.
Okay, so Hydaelyn protected her? Maybe. I might join you tomorrow night. I'd have to learn, but I got nothing to do for tomorrow, so I could learn to play MK11. I picked up Guilty Gear pretty fast. I think I can pick up MK11.
Was it also by her hand that you survived the Ardor, I wonder?
Is Minfilia okay? Did she dieth?
I take it there's no need for explanation.
No, don't worry. I had a tism vision. I'm glad to know that wasn't fatal.
Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. I heard the cry. What happened? Are you all right? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic.
I'm sure she's fine.
Urianger, send word to the students of Beledesian. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there is any reference to an Ashian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it.
An Ashian, my lady. Was that what gave you cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. Yet Ashians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen?
I know not, and I care not. Find him, Velka. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to.
Pray attend me, Tataru.
But yeah, is MK11 the one that has Spawn as a guest character? Because if so, I will probably learn him. If you wanted... Oh, wait, you already wrote that. Sorry, I thought a message popped up again. Alright, search for the white-robed Ashian. With his ashy skin. I'm assuming outside in Vesper Bay. Ooh, I like your mount. Very purty. Okay, I'm standing in it. Oh, I was standing next to them. They're just sitting there, menacingly.
I am told you are the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon.
I have to get very close to try and even get that voice to pick up on the mic over the music. Sparkly bird. It was very sparkly. It was beautiful, man. A beautiful color of bird. Oh my word. Oh, that was you. I was like, wow, those died fast. A lot faster than I thought they would. Oh. Oh, that hurt, man. I just had like a tweak in my back. You spooked me when you killed those. I was like, ah! Oh, never mind. We're good. Come here. Damn. You are just deleting them. Just bleep. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me just erase them from existence with one button. Alright, who's this big one we're fighting? Oh, it's two of the bastards. I got this one. Never mind, I got this one. Never mind, I got none of them. I didn't mean to scare you. Don't worry, man. I just easily startle sometimes. Okay, apparently we're approaching Ascians right now. I should be riding this. The white-robed Ascian. Oh no, it's other Ascians. There we go.
Remarkable. truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save she who bested La Brea could endure such an examination.
Bring it.
Have the laws of man grow so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense.
Proportional force, I guess. I don't know.
I realize the same cannot be said of La Brea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nonetheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you, one so strong in the gift that she could cast us out. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain. But surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, so shall it be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again.
Elidibus, alright. Elidibus is a dude, right? I haven't been given a chick a dude voice this whole time. Alright, back to the Waking Sands. Those toads ping-ponged me. Did they? What, with their tongue? They grabbed you back and forth? They said, like Luigi, not Luigi, like Yoshi. Yoshi, as some people call it. And yeah, Elidibus is a dude. Sweet. Oh, shit. I'm making big spins on some of those. Oh, I thought their name was Pepperidge Farms. I was gonna laugh. Alright, one more quest. And then I'm done. Yeah, like Yoshi. Meh. Yoshi, the other scrubby character my brother liked to play in Smash.
Thank the gods you've returned, Velka. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive?
No, actually, I fought 4 Ashians at once and killed them all. And it was totally by myself. No one else helped. Ignore the person down here who one-shot them all.
Beg pardon? He was waiting for you? What did you do? What did he say? As it was, so shall it be again. Of when does he speak? And of what exactly? The words of this Elidibus portended much, but revealed nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain of La Brea. I had hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions.
Alright. Build on the stone.
Let us set aside the matter of the Ascian until after we have completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with vital Imperial secrets, while feeding his paymasters subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believed to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. It is my hope that Urianger will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father.
Alright, give the journal to Urianger, and then move on to the Rising Stone, unless some shenanigans happen. Hopefully not. I'm ready to move on, and then we can start the whatchamacallit next stream. The Crystal Tower.
I thought thee departed. To what end doth thou linger?
Take this journal.
The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well can I imagine that the antecedent's pain. Well can I imagine the antecedent's pain. Upon my honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain.
Ooh, cutscene. What's going on? Hello? Link Pearl?
Velka, this is Minfilia. Forgive me, but I could wait no longer. I have departed for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to... Once you have given the journal to Urianger, I bid you come to the 7th heaven in Revenant's Toll. Tataru will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you have already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new aetheryte in Revenant's Toll. After all, it is right on our doorstep.
Alright, to Revenant's Toll! With my ability to teleport. Alright, now we can get the tour of the shop. Oh wait, no, Tataru's over here.
Oh, Velka, you're here. Good, good. We were all wondering when you'd show up.
Why do you have a Hitler stash? Why? I mean, you're rocking it, but why?
As I was just telling your restive receptionist here, I'm pleased to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Stones is officially yours.
Splendid. From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comfortable as a home for us as the Waking Sands ever was. That said, this is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces.
Why does that seem familiar?
Take that odd-looking fellow over there, for example. He's been eyeing us most suspiciously ever since we arrived. I cannot help but wonder if we are truly safe here.
Oh my god, this is the perfect time to do this, because I know what you're linked to.
Ah, that man. I can't say I've spoken to him myself, but rumor has it he's come to hunt for ancient treasures in the Crystal Tower. You've seen the structure I speak of, no? It'd be hard to miss it. That massive pillar of shining crystal that looms high over the land just to the southeast of here. If the tales are to be believed, it's a remnant of some ancient civilization. The details remain a mystery, and that's no doubt why it's drawn adventurers and scholars from all over looking to unearth its secrets. The man over there is no exception, and if my instincts are true, he knows more than most. If you're curious about the tower yourself, you could do worse than to talk to him and see what he knows. Why, if I weren't otherwise occupied with my duties here, I'd have half a mind to join you. I mean, just look at it. I can scarce begin to imagine what wonders lie inside.
Alright.
Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat, despite the relocation. And with that, Velka, I do believe it's time you officially announced your presence to everyone inside. The antecedent and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you.
Ah, here's our new home. The Crystal Tower quest series is now available from the Outlandish Man. In order to progress in the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series. While you are granted a respite from your duties as a Scion, use your time to probe the depths of the Crystal Tower and see what ancient secrets may be gleaned. Wow, I didn't even need to Google it. It would have told me, this is the time to do it. You dumb bastard. The Rising Stones. Oh, by the way, I can repair your gear for you. If a player does it, the durability can get up to nearly 200%. Huh. Do I need to give it to you to do that? If so, I might do that next stream. Have you repair all the stuff and then put it back on. What's up, Alpha Node? Please be voice acted. You're probably not going to. Why are you barking, dog? Damn, everyone's here. Except Urianger. We left him at home. Well, left him at the other house.
Well, it is certainly spacious.
We got a fire. That's nice. Nice to see that we brought the staff with us. Brock, said the dog. Brack.
Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today we declare our independence. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people, proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the antecedent and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea.
For Eorzea! Yay, we got a new home. That doesn't have ghost in it. As far as we know.
A moment of your time, Velka. I would speak of Elidibus.
Oh, Urianger, what are you doing here? I thought you would be at the Waking Sands.
Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter of which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Balladesian hath been met with silence.
No one will respond? How odd. Allow me to try.
That's not good.
No response. Surely they would not ignore us.
They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst.
No. No, I will not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would have most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and knowledge both, oh no. Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Balladesian, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus.
'Tis possible the others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however. They are unlike to yield it unconditionally.
Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Asian, perhaps?
Ocker?
Or Ocker?
Ochre.
Ochre.
Or Ochre?
What's that one? Puce?
In English as Puce.
Puce.
Or Puce? And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we have gained the upper hand. When you shattered the crystal of darkness and casted out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Asian menace. But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Velka. I discern them all around, in disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. Ah, my stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve.
It's also a picture of resting bitch face most of the time because she just blankly stares there like, I am absorbing this information. No, I'm not going to say anything.
I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with the blessing. Oh, with my blessings. Should anything arise, you will be informed.
Alright, an excuse to go do other things besides the MSQ, like the raid series.
Kryl, where are you?
Kryl? Like, That's Final Fantasy IV, right? Kryle's in that one, or is that 5? No, I think it's 4. Shit, which one do you go to the moon in? That's the one with Kryle, I think. Nabrielis.
Your intercession was not foretold.
Or who's Nabrielis?
Or your intercessions were not foretold. You object. We question. Or perhaps are you in motion? Your intentions unclear. They survived the 7th Ardor and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time. When the veil is lifted from their eyes, and at long last they see.
There we go. A realm awoken. Did I get a new thing? Nope, we shall be the gentlewoman for many ways to go, man. You still outside, Crow, or did you not teleport with me? Kryle is 5. Nabrielis is man. Oh, my man. Oh, just do what you usually do to invite me to a party, but select request for pair instead. Okay, hold up. Then there will be a button to select all your gear for me to repair it. Select all. There we go. Nice. Thank you. Hold up. I very much appreciate it. But thank you again, man. Alright, I'm gonna close the party right now. Alright, now to head back to Ul'dah. Because that is my hub city for now. This is the hub city for this expansion on this story. Alright, so yeah, next stream we will start the Crystal Tower series, which I am excited for. We get to do a raid. A big raid, too. There's a lot of people. And yeah, after this, I'm probably going to go see if I got 11 and download it and go learn Spawn. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, comment, like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell, all that good YouTube shit. And as always, this is Kyle, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.
Raucous.